Welcome to Proudly Said, bold voices and real stories. I'm John Hyland, Scouse, queer, and still trying to make sense of it all. This space is for the stuff we don't always say out loud, but probably should. Let's get into it. If you're ever going to come for a trip down the M62, you want to do it and be covered by spangles.
Oh, of
sparkles.
course.
I'm down in Manchester. Proudly Said is finally on tour. Needed to branch out of Liverpool for a little bit. And who better to start that off than the fabulous Divina De Campo?
Well, hello.
We go back a long time, don't we,
We
girl?
do go back a long time. The first thing he ever said to me was, horrible. Horrible. I'd bought this video camera. So this is, I don't know, 2014, 15, something like that. So I'd bought this video camera. Granted, it was not the newest high-tech camera.
It was a brick.
I am not the newest high-tech either, thank you very much. So I'd bought this camera and it was a DVC tape, which, I mean, they won't even know. Nobody watching this will even know what a DVC tape was.
Well, I had my Canon DSLR, so I was digital.
Yeah, I was not digital. And she goes, where did you get that from? Out of the ark? That was the first thing she said to me. Can you imagine? I'm from Yorkshire, I nearly headbutted her.
I walked into the dressing room because I was filming Battle of the Seasons. Was it Battle of the Seasons or was it?
Yeah, it was Battle of the Seasons. We were the only non-drag race girls to do Battle of the Seasons ever.
Yes.
Thank you.
I walk in, that's the first thing I say. I'd met you before, just like, what the fuck's that camera?
I know. What the fuck's that camera? Did you get it out of the ark?
And look at us now, darling. I'm now filming on my phone.
Later. Over 10 years. It's over 10 years.
That's quite scary.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Quite scary, actually.
Oh, you know.
Ugh, mutual friends.
No.
Mutual.
We've both eaten well since then as well, haven't we?
What are you trying to say? You cheeky bitch. You can say about yourself, not about me. Jesus.
I certainly can say it about myself. I tried to get in a dress. So I just finished a tour last year. And for the dress run, I took myself a silver dress. Obs. Why break a habit of a lifetime? So I'd taken this silver dress that I had made 2 years ago. I could do it up myself. Four of them couldn't get me in this bloody dress. 4 people all pulling on the sides of this dress, pulling on the zip, pushing me in. I was like, okay.
Diet required.
Get real. I'll wear stretch, thank you very much.
There you go.
That's what it was.
Change the material. I like that practicality. Fucking hell.
I won't be wearing this. I'll be wearing a stretch dress for this bit.
And on that note then.
Yeah.
How are you? You've been a busy bee.
Yeah, I have. It's been really, really crazy the last 2 years. I've got a runny nose as well.
Nice.
It's been really, really busy the last 2 years. And I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, if I don't take a little bit of time, my brain is just going to explode on me.
And did you take the time?
No, but, and this is good and bad, but good and bad at the same time. And that's okay. So, 2024, I was in a panto in Leicester with Sam Bailey and, what's he called? He's so gorgeous. Why does my brain do this?
Where's he from?
Blue.
Oh, Duncan.
No.
Lee.
No.
Simon.
No.
Anthony
Costa!
I love the way I went through them all.
Love Anthony Costa. He is such a darling.
Really?
He is such a darling. Anyway, so I was in the panto with them and I got a cough, which I always end up with coughs. I've always had problems with my chest. So I got this cough and I just couldn't sing unless I was going, so I had it was really throaty, like really, really throaty, not a nice sound. But then people would be like, oh my God, your voice is amazing. I was like, yeah, amazingly shit.
At this moment in time, yeah.
So I got rid of that cough, but the issue with my voice hasn't really gone.
Yeah,
so
of course,
I've been going to the ENT. I've had the camera down my nose 3 times now. Oh my God.
You went to the
I don't know what is happening with my brain. I have lost all powers of speech. I feel like I'm in Wicked. I'm one of the animals. Oh, the bridge, they lost all powers.
If you want to call yourself a goat, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm a goat. Anyway, no, I don't think I am. Let's be real. Shittest of all time.
You're all goats.
Anyway, So I've been to the ENT, had ear, nose and throat. That's what the question was.
Right.
Ear, nose and throat doctor.
ENT.
So I've been to see her. She's really, really nice. Dr. Walker, thank you very much. Love you. Dr. Watson. She's called Dr. Watson. Oh my God, I don't even know her name. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Anyway, I've been to see her. I've got a blood vessel on my vocal lip, and your vocal lip is supposed to be like white. Mine is like orange.
Oh no.
The first time I went, it was like this. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then it had calmed down a little bit and you could see the blood vessel more. And I was like, oh, I don't think that's very good.
No.
And then I went and so I'm going for surgery on the 23rd for them to, and all they're going to do is they're going to laser the blood vessel. Because the thing with blood vessels is, we love you, Mariah, but we all know. The thing with blood vessels is that if it hemorrhages in your vocal lip, then it scars and then everything stops moving properly.
You're fucked,
well,
basically.
you can still sing, but it's much more, it's much less smooth.
Right, okay. So you sound like Bonnie Tyler rather than...
Oh my God. Please, God, no. Because Bonnie Tyler now sounds like a bad karaoke impression of Bonnie Tyler.
The poor woman!
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired and you're never coming round. I don't know why she ended up Scottish then. That was really weird.
I was going to say, Ron Kelsey.
She started somewhere in the valleys and then she just got on the bus, didn't she? She got on the mega bus. She travelled all the way up to Glasgow and then she travelled all the way back again. Sorry, Bonnie. Love you.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at now is like this what could this do to the vocal cords?
Yeah, so I'm just having that done and then I've got to have 5 weeks off. They said that I had to have 6, but I'm hosting the Offies, the Off West End Awards.
Oh, amazing.
So I can only have 5 weeks off. And I said, will that be okay? And they were like, yes,
Are
as
you
long as you're not silly.
What does that mean though?
Well,
this is you.
I know. So I'm just a bit loud. So I have to just be a bit more
serene,
proper about everything.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. I can't see it happening myself, but we're going to try our best. We're going to try our best, and that's all I can do.
So that's the 23rd, as in next week?
Yeah, next week. So I've got my pre-op thing tomorrow. You have to go, if you're going, because I'm under general anaesthetic as well, so I'm excited about that. Give me all the trucks. Let me forget what is happening. Just fill me full of it. Because I don't know how I'm going to be quiet. I have to be quiet for 5 full days. No speaking at all.
Your husband's going to be made up.
I mean, the only way that I've managed to do it is I've said, right, okay, so I've got to go to London because it's Guy's Hospital. So I've got to go to London. So I've booked 4 days. 4 days. 4 days in a hotel. Just a Travelodge. She ain't posh. 4 days in a Travelodge. I quite like Travelodge though.
Comfy.
It's better than a Premier Inn. We went and stayed in the Premier Inns. Oh my God.
No.
They haven't been done up forever.
Down in London.
Oh, all of them. We travelled all over and we were in Premier Inn. Lenny Henry is a liar. It's not a Premier Inn at all.
So we go to Travelodge.
It's mediocre at best. Yeah, it's giving full Cheryl vibes. Mediocre at best. So I'm stopping in the Travelodge and I've booked myself in for 4 days. So I'll go on the Sunday. Is that right? Yeah, I'll go on the Sunday. I'll have the surgery on the Monday.
Yes.
I'll buy all my food that I need.
It's already there.
I'll buy all my food.
Stuff your face.
Exactly. So I can just be in the room, not talk to anybody, not go anywhere, sleep. I'm excited. I can just read a book.
I was going to say a reader.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I've started Wheel of Time. Have you ever read them?
I've not read them, but I've watched the series.
Oh my God.
And I'm devastated that it's been cancelled.
I am. Why do they keep doing this? They get like really, really good. You can see the trajectory of this. You can see it. And Game of Thrones didn't really catch until the 3rd, 4th season anyway. And then everyone was like, oh my God, Game of Thrones.
And then they wrecked it.
Exactly. Oh dear.
But yeah, that last episode of season 3, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for the next season. Red light. Yeah.
Fuming. I mean, the books, it's not, it's
slightly different to the way they've been produced.
Completely different.
So I need
completely different. So I'm like on the 3rd book.
How many is there?
10.
Oh, I might have to get into these.
Yeah, exactly. That was the thing. So I was like, in the effort to, I'm reclaiming my time. Right. In an effort to reclaim some of my time, I was like, right, I love reading. I should read again. Yeah. I just haven't had time over the last, 2 years really to read. So I'm going to read again. So I bought all of those because I watched the series and then I was like,
And
right, I'm
they're
going to
there.
read the books.
They're
And they're
there.
there, exactly.
Yeah.
And my brothers have been saying to me, you need to read this. You'll love it.
Yeah.
So reading it. There is a little bit too much smoothing of the skirts for my liking.
Okay.
You know, like things happen and he goes, and she stood and smoothed her No, she didn't. She's covered in mud. She doesn't care about smoothing her skirt.
Exactly.
Don't be ridiculous. Don't be so... Anyway, so there's a little bit of that where you could have done with a bit of a better... Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm excited to just be in my room, read my little book and listen to some music.
So is that what you have done like way back when? You have a nice bit of chill time, and just zen?
Yes, but I'm one of those people, like the only time where I've been able to really do that is when I've gone on holiday. Like, I don't know about you, but now, oh God, can't turn my phone off, none of that stuff. The phone is on all the time. Whereas before, like pre-2013, before we met, we'd go on holiday and for 2 weeks, I'd just turn the phone off.
Yeah, because you wouldn't need it.
I don't need it.
Now it's for
and then
everything.
And then I'd have those 2-3 days where you decompress.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't have to move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I can just sit on here and I can read a book. And I can
exactly.
listen to...
Whatever.
You know, exactly. Carly Rae Jepsen. And
is that the first thing that came to your mind?
Yeah, come on, Carly. Come on, Carly. I had to sing a Carly Rae Jepsen for Diana. You know, we did Diana. It was really good. Diana Mixtape was so... I had the best time working with those girls. It was honestly so much fun. They are just a dream to work with, all of them. I loved it.
So just in case people aren't aware, who else was on that?
We
show?
had Courtney Act.
Yes.
We had Rosé,
Yes.
Kitty Scott-Claus, and we also had Priyanka.
That's such an interesting cast.
And they were just a dream to work with. And then we also had Lucinda Lawrence, who's like Big West End Wendy. Shout out to Lucinda. Amazing. And she's really like, oh, gorge. And then she came on as, who's the Wicked Witch?
As in Diana's story.
Yeah. Camilla. She comes on as Camilla.
I was thinking, I'm sure this is what she means. The Queen, darling. You mean the Queen.
Oh my God. She comes on as Camilla and her entire face and body and voice and everything are just completely different. And you would never know that is the same woman.
Wow.
Like it was such a whole body transformation. Like props to her. Incredible actress. Really, really amazing. Great voice. Killer. And then we had Noel Sullivan, Hearsay.
Oh, yeah.
Pure and simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's King Charles for you. He was really, really great. And you never really saw on his version of Pop Stars The Rivals how talented he is.
You tend not to on some of those shows because of the production value.
He has the most insane voice. It's like his tenor, crazy. He does all the accents. He's so funny. He is a joy. And it's such a little cutie. And then we had bearded lady. What the hell?
I don't know.
Bearded lady from Greatest Showman.
Oh, Kayla Settle.
Kiala Settle.
Settle.
There we go. Kiala Settle. We had and what a dream. She's so normal. She's just like, yeah. And like she was singing her songs and putting them. Anyway, so I was singing Carly Rae Jepsen in this show.
And then he just backtracked.
That's where it came. Oh my God. It's like Pinball Wizard in my brain today. I'm so sorry.
I was like, where's this going from? Oh, yeah,
Got
Carly Rae
no
Jepsen.
idea. I've lost my mind. So, like, I had to sing Carly Rae Jepsen after Rosé has just done Angel of My Dreams. I will always want you and need you. She's unreal.
Yes.
She's having the wedding dress built onto her on stage during the song, and then across the front of the wedding dress, the wedding is projected onto the wedding dress.
What a production, jeez. Of whose
And
brain
then
did this come from?
I come out and go, hiya everybody, I had a dream, or was it real? We crossed the line and it was on. We crossed the line, it was on this time. Like, talk about a handbrake turn.
From such beauty
Oh,
and
to
production value.
Rot. Absolute rot.
To
from
DDC.
me. Yeah, it was. It was.
It was something.
Yeah, it was something.
It was something.
It was something.
You've done. I love why I'm just like, how are you? And it's like, okay, we've just had your life story for the past 2 years.
Oh my God, I know. Oh,
From Panto to
I
Diana
know.
and a little bit of vocal surgery in the middle. Jesus wept. But what I find really interesting is like we were just saying off camera before about like, you know, you need to be doing this graft.
100%. If you've done that show, you know, the girls from years ago, like Bianca and all the girls on the US version were like, the race does not start until the show is finished. That's when the real race starts. And that's when you have to really, really hustle.
Yep.
You need to be getting yourself in. If you haven't got the booking, you make the booking.
Yeah.
You make the booking. You go out and you make the work. And you are constantly like, oh, how are you? Nice to see you. Da, 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 da. Oh, we should work together again. No. You know, you have to be reminding people all the time.
I'm here and I can
I'm
do this.
here. I'm ready to work and I want to work.
Yep.
And, you know, because otherwise, I mean, especially now, Christ, there's Drag Race Bury is launching next year. So, you know, there's like a new Drag Race every 5 seconds. So if you're one of the girls now, you know, we were really, really lucky.
You were the experiment.
We were right at the beginning. We were the experiment, exactly. Hence the face.
Didn't want to say it. This is not the one that I met. Several layers since.
So we were really lucky and the economy was better and, you know, we were in a really difficult time socially, economically, all of that stuff. It's really, really hard right now. So if you're going to do the show, you have got to be ready to hit the ground running.
Yep.
And if there's nothing cooking, you need to be cooking it yourself. You need to be getting on there, doing makeup looks, trying stuff, being an idiot, being a clown, making people laugh. You know, it's just that.
It's because like, as you say, like you are the brand. So work in it.
Yeah.
Like if you could see behind the camera, the shit in this room, Divina.
Please don't look behind the camera.
Behind the curtain. Basically, we're in Divina's drag room. And honest to God, when we talk about working on your craft and all this and the other,
there's a lot of work to do.
Pretty much.
It's a room filled with dry, crusty wigs.
I didn't want to say that. But on that point about that, you know, that graft and all that. So we know at the time of recording that there's a bunch of queens who were on the Magic Holiday.
Yes.
And there's from the rumours, there's quite a few Manchester queens in there. We love that. But you are about to go, well, I don't actually know. You can correct me now. You're doing the season 7 tour.
Yes.
So is you just the production side or are you hosting it as
both?
well?
Producing and hosting.
How did that come about?
Well, sounds very strange to say, but business partner Stefan Evans and I have been producing my solo tours for the last couple of years. And they've done really well. We've learnt so much, as you do, doing anything that. Just get on and do it.
Throw yourself in the deep end.
Throw yourself in. Like, that's the only way that you learn stuff. So that's exactly what we did. We threw ourselves in the deep end. And I just feel like I really want these girls to experience what that big tour altogether is like, because it's so, you know, there are things that happen on the show that you need to talk about and you need to experience each other in a completely different way after the show, where it's not a competition. It's just all of us celebrating each other.
Because you do find that, especially a bit, you know, pre-UK, all the US queens would always talk about when they were on a tour, like interseasonal touring, and that's when they made their real friendships.
Absolutely. And so that's a big part of it for me, is that I really want them to have that experience. And then also, there's no drag con. So there's been no drag con. There's been no opportunity to meet all the queens all together in the same space at any point for this entire year. So, you know, for the fans, I'm also like, this needs to happen. Like, these girls need to be shown
get out there
and brought to the fans, which, you know, lots of people are like, oh, it's not coming here, it's not coming there, it's not going there. unfortunately,
These things are expensive.
I know. And it's not just that, it's just the logistics of it. You know, trying to get 12 busy queens all in the same room, all at the same time. I mean, drag queens are like herding cats, kids. It is hard work. So getting them all where they had a week that was free, that was the first hurdle. And it was a hurdle.
Right.
And then getting from that week where they're free to then, okay, let's find 7 venues for season 7. So there's 7 dates, 7 venues, season 7. 7 venues, which are all available as well.
Yes.
So
nicely interspersed around the country.
And they have to be a big enough size, but not too big. They have to be, they have to have the right space. They have to have this. They have to have that. Da, da, da. So there's all of these other things which have to be done. And, we looked at hundreds of venues.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it was just a case of, all right, these 50 aren't even available.
Bye.
So those are gone.
Yep.
Then this 20 haven't got an appropriate size venue, and then this lot haven't got that, and they haven't got this. So it was kind of like what's that game where you've got to pick someone's face and go, oh, it's them, and you flip them down.
Oh, guess who?
Well,
my brain went to, have you watched the latest season of Traitors?
Oh yeah.
And they had to give someone the dagger.
Yeah.
And it was like X Factor when they're like making the groups put together and they go bang. That's what my brain went with you picking the venues. You and Stefan are sitting around the freaking table of venues like, you're shit. No. That's where my brain went.
No, it was more like Guess Who. So it was like, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't
work.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. They're not free.
Yeah.
So it's been, that was really, really difficult. So of course there are some people who are disappointed. We're disappointed that we've not been able to go to, everybody's hometown.
Yeah, of course.
I'd have loved that. But
how many queens were there?
There's 12 of them, exactly. And also, when we did our tour, there was no Yorkshire at all.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, who wants
we didn't go to Yorkshire at all. I was very sad about that. But that's
where was the nearest to you then?
Manchester here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine. We had a nice time.
So what have you kind of like been learning about? Because I know you have been producing your own stuff for such a long time, when it was even like way back. I didn't mean to sound like I was about to dismiss or diminish your previous stuff.
I know you've been making loads of shit before now, but
we'll say not on the same scale.
No, not on the same scale at all.
So
not at all.
What have you been like learning and enjoying about that though?
That I enjoy. There's and Barbara Streisand has this song about putting it together, step by step,
Stephen Sondheim,
and it's the putting it together and going, okay, because lots of the tours have gone right. The first person who was out, your first, second, third, and they don't think about it. So, but also there's no like shaping to the show, and so I'm trying my best with the numbers that they're coming with, and they're cooking up some proper numbers for us. I'm trying my best to make it so that the show has a really a flow that makes sense,
rather than
a handbrake turn.
Yeah, rather than going from some fabulous singing to what the fuck is this?
I had a dream, or was it real? We crossed the line and it was on.
Copyright, stop it.
I know, sorry. Oh.
So, but you are enjoying putting that together?
Yeah, I am. And giving the girls the space to put what they want onto that stage, to find their creative voice as well, and trying to support them to do that and be like, okay, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Da, 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 da. All of that stuff. I really enjoy the making of drag.
So you like the creative director? There's going to give you a title.
There's a bit of that, but there's also just like, I'm the mother going,
get your shit together.
Get your shit together. Yeah, there is a bit of that. I'll be honest. There is. I mean, it's drag queens, of course there is.
Of course it is.
It's the same with me, Bagger and Blue. There's all 3 of us going, get your shit together. Actually, to be fair, it's usually Blue telling me off.
I can imagine that, to be fair. Come on, Nana.
Yeah, I know it is. It is.
But you are enjoying it, and they are coming together. Because how long ago was it when season 7 aired?
Last year, no, season 7 finished, autumn. So it's like usually the final episode is the first week of December.
That's correct.
So it would have finished around then.
So when does the tour start?
The tour starts April. Oh my god,
April.
Hey, J-Prol. Please welcome to the stage, J-Prol Jashley. It starts in April.
April.
April 22nd, we start in Manchester and we go all over the place. We're doing Manchester, Glasgow, Newcastle, Birmingham,
What's a good spread?
London, Cambridge, and somewhere else. I've done this every single time. Let me think about this.
I have the posters as
Glasgow,
well.
Newcastle, Manchester, Hull, poor Hull. How can I forget Hull? I
Hull.
love Hull as well. I love Hull. I think it's great.
I feel like some of the smaller towns are probably where you get some of the better audiences.
Yeah. And honestly, like, it's just joyous up there. It's so much fun. And they've got these massive goldfish in the quay. Like, did you know that goldfish grow? They grow in size to whatever they're in. So they're blooming massive. They're like this big. They're like koi carp, these goldfish.
But they're shiny
huge.
gold.
Yeah. Ooh, girl, look at me.
Like Goldine from
so
Pokemon.
Big. Yeah, Goldine. Exactly like Goldine. That is what I think of every time I'm in Hull and I look at them and I'm like, Goldine. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to this back and be like, how do we get from that to Pokemon? What the hell?
Because season 7, this is the only time where you're going to be able to see all of these queens together in the same place with the meet and greet, so you can catch them all in one place.
Oh, well done. I was wondering where she was going with this. She's got to catch them all.
I mean, I've already caught it all. But this is the only time you'll be able to see all these season 7 girls all together on the same stage, which I'm super hyped about.
They seem to be like, I have clocked some of their socials and they do seem to be like reveling in the post show, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, in the maelstrom.
The maelstrom. And then Davina's there bringing them right back down. Work, bitch, work. So that's actually quite interesting because obviously you're doing the production side of it, which I know you have enjoyed in the past. I've just mentioned that. But that must be taking a lot of time up as well alongside any other Divina stuff that we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And like socials and all of that stuff. So there is like this real juggling act at the minute and lots of plates spinning. But I've done that forever.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I think I'd be like, if I wasn't doing all of this, I'd be bored.
Yeah, it just reminds me again, going back to 2013, 14, whatever it was, you, Ginger and Cherry.
Yeah. And I'd produced all of those as well and put all the costuming together, put all the tracks together, you know, all that, and the choreography and everything, you know. It was all the hats that time. I'm not doing all the choreography for this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're just constantly doing...
No. Well, I've got Taz Hosley, who she choreographed Diana. And if there's anybody out there who needs a choreographer who is really, really organised, like she was so organised. We did like 20 tracks through that musical and we did less than 2 weeks of two full weeks of rehearsal. I don't know how she managed to do it, but she did all of those tracks. She was super, super organised. Like she came in, had the plan, had the choreography, she was ready. And then also, this isn't always the case with choreographers that they're good at teaching it to you. You know? It's just like, da, 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 like, what? Yeah. But she was she just has this way about her of making it understandable. Yes. You know? And it feels like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Great. Da, 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 da. And so I was like, okay, well, she has been kind of out of the industry because she had some, I don't know. And then she's kind of come back into the industry, and this was one of her first things was Diana. And I was like, okay, well, that person is
come back to.
I know, but that person is a keeper, you know? In this industry as well, there are people who are like, you work with them and you go, oh, you were great. I loved our time together. That's like never meet your idols. I don't want to repeat it.
Never meet your idols. Literally that. I'll keep you at arm's length.
And then you have people who are just keepers and you're like, oh, whenever it is possible for me to get you involved with something that I'm doing, I am going to do that. And she's one of them. She was just brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
So that's come at the right time then. So they got obviously your vocal surgery.
Yeah.
And this is happening at the time where you can just focus on production.
Yeah.
So moving that though, what's next with DDC?
So I'm doing lots of prides this year. I don't know if you know, but the world is absolutely crazy. Yeah. So I wanted to get back into doing some more prides this year because I've been doing so much theatre stuff. I've not been able to attend as many as I have been able to previously.
They're all like stopping, like
exactly.
They're all shutting left, right, and centre.
Exactly. So I'm doing lots of pride events this year, which I'm really, really excited about. And then there'll be, you know, the usual stuff towards the end of the year, which I can't talk about yet because till you've signed the contract. There is no contract.
Well, yeah, don't ruin it now. I do love the trajectory though, Davina. Like, because as I say, we talking about taking the piss about my first words to you. What the fuck's that camera?
Yeah.
And just seeing your work ethic, because I always think back to the ambassador audition.
Oh,
I love that video. But
I know, but I'd forgot my earrings. I was so annoyed with myself.
You think the earrings were the reason you got into that final?
No, I don't think so.
Just throw that out there.
But
I've actually got to the.
If you've never watched it though, I really enjoyed making that. I got to work with this guy, Marcus. Yeah, and he was wonderful, and he was the boyfriend of a dancer that I was working with at the Birdcage in Manchester, and he now has his own.
Like studio type thing.
Yeah, studio company. They have all like the cameras, all that stuff. Like,
I'll pretend to know what she's on about.
You know, like the guy with the curly hair who does the like, camera.
Oh yeah. Oh,
like
big like gimbals.
Yeah, but it's like all animatronic, and they just go
do something.
Yes. And it like moves itself around. Anyway, so they've got like the full, like the yeah. So we worked together on that first time, and I sent him the storyboard because done a storyboard. Of course I did a storyboard. Of course I did, and I was like, so I'm thinking like this to start, and this to start, and this to start, and then this, and he was like, yeah,
okay,
yeah, we can do that. And then I was like, okay, great, we have 6 hours to get it all filmed. And he was like,
you did that in 6 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was costume changes. There was all the different things, the different instruments.
I know.
Jesus.
And I brought like a drum kit with me.
Oh, so that was all yours?
Oh, that was all mine. I brought all of that stuff with me. I know. Why am I so crazy? Desperate perfectionist overachiever. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just walk around. That's okay as well. Anyway, so I'd done all of that. The costume changes, all of that stuff. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, there's lots in this that, especially makeup wise, I look like a brick. I look like an absolute breeze blocking bits of it. And I look at it and I go, oh, yeah, oh well. But also, that all came out of my head.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, after tonight, no, I wouldn't actually want to know how to spend 5 minutes in your brain. But that kind of creative person, the fact when I realised that it was you producing this next Drag Race tour, I was like, fucking course it is. Of course it's Davina. Because who else would have the craziness?
Yeah, I know.
To do it.
Yeah.
It would be you.
Ooh.
So actually, I'm intrigued. I'm going to have to get a ticket for Manchester.
Yeah, get your tickets.
I will.
They're on sale now. You can get them on my socials. Just pop on my socials. kikitouring.co.uk.
Kiki Touring.
Yeah.
Kiki Touring.
Yeah, because so we opened Kiki in Manchester.
Of course.
And that was my idea to call it Kiki. So I've stolen it. And I've kept it.
It's not there anymore.
I know it's not there anymore. So, but hopefully I can continue the party
of Kiki.
I
love that. So where else can people find out more about what you're doing? Where can they go? All that jazz.
You can find me on my socials. Nice and easy. Divina. That's how you remember how to spell Divina. Divina De Campo, and it's that across the board on everything.
We love when you can get
because obviously
the one handle.
Nobody else is going to want that, unless they're an idiot. Exactly, you'd have to be an absolute moron because apart from anything, autocorrect always puts it as DA, which is really unhelpful. Autocorrect. Justice for Divinas rather than Davinas, huh? Feel abused by the system. I can't tell you that I should have set up a Davina email because so many people send an email and it goes to Davina and it's not.
I've not heard from you. I've not heard from you. It's like how you spelt it.
Yeah, just have a look in how you spelt that. Yeah, you've sent it to the wrong person, haven't you? Yeah, don't know who they are, but I'm sure they're very nice.
And the fact that they think they're just taking all these bookings.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that Divina De Campo?
Turning up in a red wig and silver dress and going, yeah, it's me. It's me.
I'd love to see that, a Divina De Campo impersonation contest.
God, can you imagine it be horrible? Bad enough just one of me.
No one beats the original, baby.
Find me on all the socials, and then I'll be popping up and down all over the country doing prides, so come and see. And
make sure you get your tickets for the season 7 tour.
Yeah, get your tickets for season 7 tour.
7 cities, 7 dates for season 7. I love that.
It.
That's very clever. Well, thank you so much for letting me come in here into your
You're very welcome. Boudoir.
Your boudoir. Just
On
in
my
your
lovely
underwear.
park bench. This is from our table in the front room, but it does look like a park bench.
It works.
It's choice, isn't it?
It works.
Yeah, it does.
And just because of the framing, there is DDC above.
Yeah,
us,
there
but you can't
is.
see it.
But don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just don't get her Brandon in it. It's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
But no, thank you very much.
Should have had a longer hoop. That's why.
Right, I'm going off now. I'm sodding off. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me in your house.
Thank you.
I just had to try and find it.
Yeah.
And here's to Proudly Said on tour and to season 7 tour.
I'll see you soon.
You've been listening to Proudly Said. Now, if it meant something to you, why not pass it on? If it didn't, maybe it will one day. Either way, stay kind, stay loud, and stay proud.